Hello, my friends. It's been a little while. Do I sound different? I think I do. I have a little bit of a lisp now, so yay, fun times. It's gonna take some getting used to. Anyway, so I'm back, moderately healed, still dealing with this. So I'd love to say that was a great experience, but it wasn't. I wasn't able to like eat normal food for about a week. So yeah, it's been, but I'm itching to get out of the bag I've been carrying. I want to switch out fragrances, all the things. I literally took a major hiatus. I had to kind of just lay around and do nothing the first couple days, and yeah, it was just kind of like a forced break. And then we had a heat wave, so just kind of it was a good like forced vacation, but I would not wish it upon anybody else to go through this at all. You probably see some boxes here in the whatever camera angle viewfinder, what do you want to call this area. So I thought we'd jump right into unnecessary spending, adventures in unnecessary spending. I had a Sephora order come in while stuff was happening, and as has become the norm, is I have no idea what's in here. And I mean, I think I know what's in here. I'm pretty sure I ordered another one of those lip liners, but then I have another item here. Came from Sephora events, and this is a while ago. So we're gonna open that up. I haven't been to a Sephora event in a minute, so yeah, I'll be surprised on what's in there. So yep, I ordered another one of those Merit pencils, and then I ordered this brand, which I cannot pronounce, Ruffy, which is supposed to be very similar, but seeing the size difference there, they're the same price, and that's not the same amount of product for sure. We also got a perfume sample, Radiant Nectar from Clean, and the Kiehl's eye treatment. I'm pretty sure I did not choose Kiehl's, but whatever. Creamy eye treatment with avocado. So a sample. Let's try the fragrance. Floral musk. That smells really basic. Nothing to write home about. Something I already have. I know that I already have that. So yeah, nothing exciting. Gosh, what does that smell like? It's a Bath and Body Works fragrance. It'll come to me. Okay, so what did I pick up? I picked up the Merit Sheer Signature Lip in Mayfair. This is the darker one. So Mayfair. And it's that sheer color, but a little bit darker. So there's that one. And they were sold out of almost every shade. And then this one is Mauve from Blur. I'm sorry, Blur liner from Ruffy. When I did a Google search for dupes of the Merit, they said this brand, but I have my doubts. Definitely thicker, but significantly smaller. That's almost like a lipstick. Oh yeah, no, not even close. And I know it's colder today, but even at colder temperatures, that one was creamy. This is dry. Okay, no, don't buy. I'm just, it even pulls at my lip, so no, not a dupe. Do not like. Not even close. No, 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 no. If you love it, I mean, let me know why you love it, but nowhere near as good as this one, which, now that I've got it. See that? How it just went and paints right on. Yeah, just totally worth it. Anyway, yeah, taking forever. I'll cut out most of that. But yeah, can't say enough good stuff about this. Get every color. And once they come back in stock, I think I will be getting the other colors. So let's find out this Sephora event. So the last one I went to was for Kayali, and I actually missed the event. It was during work, and I ended up getting a work meeting that popped up, even though I scheduled it in advance, and it was going to happen during my, I think it was my lunch hour. It ended up just not working out. So to go to these events, when you're the Rouge member or whatever, the different tiers, you have to use your points to gain access to them. So I'd spent my points and missed the event. And so I was just kind of sad because I really wanted to see what, this lisping is really getting to be annoying. I wanted to see what was going to be released. They're having new fragrances and the like. So I emailed and just said, hey, by any chance, I knew it was a Zoom meeting that they're doing the presentation over. By any chance, I wasn't able to attend. Do you by any chance record these? Could I watch the broadcast, even though I no longer can interact or do any of the things? Would that be a possibility? And it took them a couple days to reply, but they did, and they did have a recording of it. So I was able to watch it after the fact. So that was pretty cool. So FYI, if you ever attend and can't, or sign up and can't attend and use your points because you spend your points, you don't get them back, you can reach out, and they usually do. And they always send me a gift after the fact. I have a tray, I have like a hat, I have an umbrella, just random stuff. And I have been given a gift. Excuse me. I also kind of cold while I was away, so I'm still recovering from that. I'm sorry if I coughed. So I've got some samples from Kayali. We'll go to that in just a second. But we also got a little item. Sephora merch. And this looks like a cosmetic case. Yep, it's a neoprene, like dock kit type of situation. It smells like it came from far away. It needs to be aired out, but it's still nice. So anyway, that came from Sephora as a gift. And then Kayali. Okay. This is the scent that they were talking about coming out. So it's the Fleur Majesty Rose Royale. And then they also, that's such a pretty bottle. Look at that bottle. I love it. There's the notes too. And it may already be out by now, but. And then they sent over sparkling lychee, which I'm pretty sure I've tried in a store. This looks familiar. So yeah, blackcurrant, rose, candied violets. Yeah, so I won't try that one. We're gonna try Purple Musk, Violet Wood, Pink Peony. This one sounds very interesting. I really do like the Kayali fragrances. That's really floral. Juicy Pear, Sweet Peach, Rose Royale. The rose comes out pretty heavy, but it is sweet. Okay. I love the bottle more than I love the scent. That's nice. All right. So the goal of today is to swap out bags, to redo these nails. They're still from 2 weeks ago. This is what I wore. Swap out the bag, swap out the fragrances, and that's about it. Yeah, I think so. The girls are snoring down there, and yeah, just get back in the swing of things, because it's amazing what 1 week will do. It throws you completely off. So I will be back. We'll go over there, do the things, come back and wrap it up at the end. Well, it's been a few weeks. I've been over here at the fragrance counter. I laid out a lot of fragrances the last time we were over here, and you know, for 2 weeks, I think it made sense to go with 6. But oddly, I wore this little combo a lot. I probably put this one on once, this one on once. I had to go into the office twice, so I wore my wood sage and sea salt. I'll get into why I have 2 bottles out in a minute here. But yeah, I wore this combo a lot, and then when I didn't do that combo, I did this one with Vanilla Sky. So I was really heavy into adding a vanilla layer to lemon or grapefruit. But as I was saying, there's 2 bottles of wood sage sea salt out because I actually drained this one. So that needs to be thrown away. And then I needed to wear this one. So that was one I got from Sephora. I mean, I still have several up there, backups. It's one of my favorite of Jo Malone. I just took out this particular version, so that's what will get put away. This will get tossed out, and we will pick out new fragrances for the week. Okay, so here's the tray for this week. It's a little all over the place, but it just kind of, these are what drew me this week. Going with Mickey, you know, fruity, fun scent. If you haven't heard, Cactus Garden is not coming back, but Sunsong is. Sunsong's coming back here in a couple of weeks, and I heard it's reformulated, so I'm quite intrigued. If they bring Cactus Garden back and reformulate it, I would probably die. I'm almost better and happier that it will be gone forever. Don't mess with, this is beautiful. I have a small sample of Sunsong from the old version. I will go in once it releases and try it out, because I do regret not having that in my collection. But if it's too different, I don't want it, because I like the original one. I really regret not picking that one up. Just putting this one in because it's basic, simple, vanilla. Want to give Miami Shake another try, since I wasn't too impressed with it at the first go. And then thought I'd try Eden Rock. You know, we're getting warmer. It's a nice scent. So this is the tray of the week. I have fragrances coming. I was a bad shopping person during my time away, and there's some niche houses, so those will be coming soon. Okay, we were in the Coach Riley for 2 weeks. Yeah, so I had to carry my Neverfull into the office a couple times between when I last saw you. So all I did was take my little pouch, card. What I usually do is I'll shove this in there and then take my car keys and then just go into my other bag. And then that's kind of how I navigate when I have a larger bag for an office trip. So I'm going to unpack. So I really do like this bag. It's small, but it's very, very mighty. Let's put that away. I've got too much loose stuff in here. But yeah, no, the quality is, you know, the older Coach quality from the 2010s that I quite love. I just don't see as much in the current offerings that live up to that era, in my opinion. But anyway, we're going to put it away. We're going to grab something for the week, and I'll be right back. Friends, I know I sound incredibly snotty when I talk about Coach like that. What I find with Coach and a lot of the contemporary brands right now is the quality is so all over the place. Like, one bag will feel sumptuous, high-end, luxurious, like the Empire, right? And then you'll get one like that one I unboxed, the reissue of the Borough, and that felt like plastic, and that was, you know, a boutique bag. It just felt like crap. And then you'll go into the outlet and you'll feel plasticky, crappy bags, or you might feel something that, like, this is an outlet piece right here that feels nice. And it's just that inconsistency that drives me freaking bonkers. Like, I want consistency. And I mean, Louis Vuitton's guilty too. Chanel, they're all guilty. They're all guilty of inconsistencies. But you really have to test out every single bag. And there's never like a known quantity, it seems, for the most part. Enter in Ralph Lauren. I have been surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, oddly impressed with just about every bag I pick up from this line. Now, I'm sure I'll come across others, and maybe the ones at Macy's are crap. Who knows? Although I did get one that came from the Macy's via a Poshmark resale, but was sold in the Macy's, and it was great. So this was the bag I featured in this week's video. I pre-filmed that several weeks ago before the tooth issue. I just had it waiting to show you guys. But this is called the Peyton from the Ralph Lauren collection. And I honestly feel that this should have been released by the full Ralph Lauren collection. Just the feel of the leather, the materials on the inside, everything about it rivals like the Ricky, right? You know, the higher end materials. I also feel that kind of way about let me grab my Farrah. About the Farrah. So same line, Ralph Lauren. This material here is fabulous. I like my brown one, the pebbled leather one. It's very nice leather, but this one feels higher quality than the pebbled leather one. They're still great bags all around, but these are very reasonably priced. Great, wonderful contemporary brand. And it just, that's what I'm noticing. Is like, you could buy something from Ralph Lauren collection that could feel cheap, something from the Polo line that feels cheap, something from the Lauren line that feels cheap, like the Saffiano leather, the plasticky leather. It could be all across the board, so you really don't know until you go in and try. I mean, granted, this is, you know, a used bag. It's got some scratches on it from being pre-loved, but I'm excited to get into it. This is called the Peyton, and it's very much a peekaboo-ish type of style. It has this little locking mechanism that you unlock right there. A couple compartments, zipper, center zip, slip pocket, and then a whole slip leather piece right here. I've been dying to get into it since I got it. So it just hasn't been summer here until now. So we are going to get into it now. We're going to put and it will carry, anyway, so we're going to get everything in here and get my pen case in. That all back here in the front area here. I'm going to go with card case, keys, and phone. And I still haven't touched this magical thing up here. I have some cash I need to hide. I'll do that in the center here. Voila. Okay. All right. Adjustable strap if I wanted it to, but it's a great crossbody. I don't wear shoulder. I do cook up arm. This is my bag of the week. The Ralph Lauren Peyton satchel. And I just think it is beautiful. Fun times. I forgot to pick out nail polish. So we're going to put that one back. We're still having nail issues. I think I might just having bone issues in general. So what do we want to do? We want to wear something not so basic. How about, that seems kind of fun. Glamethyst? Let's do Glamethyst. This little bugger likes to steal everybody's bones and toys and everything because you're the baby and you think that you belong, or everything belongs to you. And she does not care. Whereas poor Dolly over here, Dolly gets nothing. It's just like, I get nothing. Nobody loves me. Everybody loves you, Dolly. Right? Doesn't Mama love you? Me too. Mommy loves you the most. More importantly, everybody loves you making your sound effects behind all of my videos. I'm just gonna sit there and record you snorting. Sound like a plan? Everything okay, Mama? Yeah, we're good. It's been a good morning, good breakfast, all the things. Delicious. We'll be happy. It'll be a good day. Yeah, okay. I'll let you be. Okay, well, my hair is in a state. I did end up cutting it last weekend, the day after my surgery, but I only took like 3 inches off, so you really can't tell that there's anything changed about it. Just FYI. So I did that. I did these. This is the nails for the week. What else? What else to wrap up the week? I have a bag coming from the Real. Hopefully it will get here the next day or so. I can get that filmed and unboxed. It's a good one. I'm very excited about it. It's something I've been searching for a while, so I'm very excited. My Louis Vuitton item, the cherries, that bracelet, I sent it back It literally got signed for yesterday. It took forever to ship back. And side note, I had a PayPal balance, like credit in my account. So I used PayPal to buy the item, and you cannot return something you buy with PayPal to the store. You have to use the online mail back return. So I'm just paranoid about it. I had to go all the way back to New Jersey, get returned there, and I have no idea how long it's going to take to actually refund. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of odd. I'm like, you took my money the like first day. Why can't I go get my money back from the store, or get a credit? I don't really need the money. I can have a credit on the account. I don't really care. I just want to exchange it or get something else, probably a fragrance or something. But I thought that was really strange. So I was seeing that online, that anything paid with PayPal, you can't return to the store. You have to use bought online, paid with PayPal, you have to return via mail. So anyway, side note. I am going to run errands and do the Saturday things and all the things. So that's it. Getting back on the wagon. I will check in with you next week. Good to see you. I'm hoping I don't sound too funny. I sound funny to myself, so like I'm trying extra hard to enunciate and just speak normally, but I feel like I don't sound normal. Tell me if I sound weird. If I don't, then it's in my head. But I feel like I'm not speaking normally. So anyway, I will see you when I see you, and have a great week ahead. Tell me what you're carrying, what you've been carrying, since we haven't talked in 2 weeks, and anything else. Oh, I do have something else to tell you. I changed my mailing address. If anybody cares. But you might notice in my description down below, I now just have a P.O. box. I ended up breaking up with the UPS store. We were having way too many problems with that address. So I went and rented a P.O. box instead. That's where things will be sent from now on. And hopefully that will be a better relationship. We'll see. I don't know. I don't have a lot of high hopes, but maybe it'll be better than the UPS store. It's cheaper at least. So there's that. So anyway, I will see you next week. Take care. Bye.